up, y'all? It's your girl Melly B, and you're back in my business. And today's business is story time. It's a story time. It's a story time. And this story time is of my high school and middle school crushes. I said it. I don't know why I say high school first, but high school, middle school crushes. My high school, middle school crushes. Purr. And if y'all watched my last video, make sure y'all go check it out. Okay. That's my come out story. And I was saying that basically I didn't start dating, like actually dating women until a few years ago. So in high school, I always knew, well, first of all, I always knew I loved women. I always knew I liked women. Okay, period. So, I had crushes. I had people that I used to... Oh, she cute. Oh, I wonder if she like girls too. Oh. I only come to school just so I can stare at her. Boy. Okay. All right. Listen, I'm crazy. But yes, so let's go ahead and jump right into it, right? Because I don't know, I got my little book because I was thinking about this video and I was thinking about, my life. Like, I had to go back in the past. Like, dang, who was I really peeping? Like, I know a few people off the top of my head because I'm still, never mind. But yeah. So, but I had to like really think deep, like, about who and how and when and who, what, where, when, and why. And I remember there was my first kiss, the girl that I first kissed, I was not crushing on her. Like, I didn't have no crush on her. Like, that. So I don't count her. But I think my first crush, and I can't remember what grade I was in for real. I feel like I was in elementary school. I don't even know why I was in elementary school. I'm really trying to think. I know I was living in Burbage Grant. I think I had just hit 6th grade. That's what it was. I had just hit 6th grade. And she was in high school. And the only reason why I knew who she was is because we lived in the same neighborhood. Well, I don't even know where she lived at. I was so confused. But we went to the same bus stop. So that's the only time I would see her, was at the bus stop. And her name was Sabrina. I know that for a fact. She was chocolate, tall. She was fine. Like, fine. And her homegirl, which I would say was her best friend, was this girl named Jamie. And Jamie, I did encounter more because for some reason I feel like Sabrina disappeared. Like, she switched schools, or she was barely at school. I don't know. Sabrina was bad a little bit. Like, she had like a little to her, like a little edge. And like I said, I was grades younger. They was in high school. I had just hit middle school. If I didn't just hit middle school, I think I was like in 7th grade. But I believe I had just hit middle school. But yeah, Jamie. Well, Lord, Sabrina, which is Jamie's best friend, was Jamie's best friend. She was my first crush. Okay. And then moving into middle school a little bit more. Like, I don't really, in 6th grade, I don't really remember nobody. 7th grade, I don't really remember nobody. 8th grade year though. By 8th grade year though, it was a couple of them things, okay? One was This girl named Armesia. Armesia, I think I said her name right. Let me say this. I think, okay, so my first kiss, the girl who was my first kiss, I'm not going to say her name because if I say her name, people know her. Like, I mean, people will probably know the people that I'm talking about now if they went to school with me, but, like, they'll really know her if I say her name. And she don't even mess with girls. Like, she don't claim LGBT at all. So I'm just going to leave her name out of it. Okay. So I want to say she was the reason why I had a thing for big girls. Like I was a big girl myself, but I had a thing for big girls at first. Like, I don't know. But Armesia, she was thick, like her thighs was her set. That girl could dress her tail, or I mean, she could step, honey. Even till this day, that girl can step. Okay, that girl can dress her tail off. I was definitely crushing on her. Okay, another girl, thick, cute. I remember when she came to Nansman. Well, no, I remember when she came to John Yates. Jasmine. Jasmine messed with girls in middle school, I believe. I believe she had a girlfriend. For some reason, I can't remember who her girlfriend was. Like, I cannot recall who her girlfriend was. Like, I want to say it was Ray, but then I don't necessarily remember. That's another girl. But anyways, yeah, Jasmine. She thick. She thick. She can dress her tail off too. And I thought she still to this day. I think she is fine. Like, she is fine. That is a gorgeous woman. She's gorgeous. Since I brought up Ray, because I don't think that was her girlfriend. Ray, her name was Rachel, I believe. It was Rachel. And Rachel was girly girl. Like, she pull them niggas. Pull them, okay? She was pulling dudes left and right. Baby girl was fine, okay? Long hair. Baby girl was fine. She was fine, okay? And I remember when I got to high school, like, she had left somewhere in between, I don't know what grade in high school. But when she came back, she was a stud. And she went by Ray. And baby was still fine. Like, if she didn't get finer, I don't know what was. Like, I don't even like studs like that, but she could have got it. Okay. So I was definitely crushing. Kelly. I had to go back. I got to go back to middle school. Kelly, 8th grade year. Kelly had an attitude. Like, I was in a couple classes with her. And that was my girl. Like, we was cool. And I like the girls. Not all the girls I named had an attitude, but I do like girls that has a little edge to them. Because I don't. Like, unless you bring it out of me. Like, you got to do something to me to make me have mine. But some girls naturally have that oomph in them. And she was one of them that had that oomph in her. And I thought, she an aggressive femme. Ooh. I was definitely crushing on Kelly. Okay. Speaking of, then me and Kelly worked together. We used to work together at IHOP. Like, this was after school, and we worked together at IHOP. But I was with my picklehead, no good, my daughter, whatever you want to call him. And she could have got it. She could have got it. Okay. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Moving on. Then there's a few girls in middle school that, okay, first of all, I had a lot of female friends. Like I did have I don't know. I wouldn't even say I had a lot of female friends. I would say that I was more so cool with everybody. So there is a group of girls that you would think that somebody out of that group I was crushing on, but I won't. Like it was a group of girls: Precious, Brittany, Brianna, Jessica, Kayla. It's a whole bunch of them. And I was legitimately just cool with them. Like, that was that. But then it was another group of girls that I was like cool with too. Like, I was cool with. Like, we lived in the same neighborhood together. I don't know, one of them girls lived in. But either way, it was a white girl Jessica. White girl Jessica, she had a nice little booty on her. Okay. I was trying not to look at her in that way because that was my homegirl. But she could have got it. She could have got it. Along with the other two people that I'm about to name. Diara, Salome. We all hung together. That was a whole clique. That was a clique. Like, we had an orgy. That's what could have happened. In my mind, like, but shh, we ain't gonna tell nobody else. We ain't gonna tell nobody else. Moving on. High school. I can't really say I had a lot of crushes in high school. Besides the people that rolled over, Jasmine, she was still a crush. I can say that one of the girls that she was cool with ended up getting on my list. Samantha. I had science class with her. And it was her. I told you I like the girls. Girls a little. It was her that got me. Okay. I got to tell you about this story in the middle of this video because that's how she got me. Like that day, Samantha, if you watch this, you know what day I'm talking about. Like I know you remember that day. We had science class, and I can't remember what our science teacher name was, but she was out of her mind. Like, she was crazy. But either way, I can't remember why Sam did this or what happened to make her do this. But the board had all the work on it. Like, everything was on the board. Like, all the work was on the board. Okay, but all the work was on the board. And Shorty got up. I don't know why she got up, but she got up and she erased everything. Everything that was on the board. Everything. Teacher came back. She back normal, back in her seat. Teacher asked who did it. Ain't nobody say nothing. I can't remember what. Of course, teacher threatened. Whoop, 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 blah, blah, blah. Finally, a white girl said something. I can't remember which white girl it was. Can't remember who it was. And Sam snapped on that white girl. Like, you would have thought that she really didn't do it. Like, you would have thought. Ain't nobody else say she did it. But I'm just saying, like, you would have really thought that she did not do it. Like, you would have thought that white girl was lying. Like, you would have thought, like, if you want to witness, like, she wore into that girl. And that turned me on. I don't know why. Mental thing. I'm crazy. That turned me on. I was like, girl. Yes. But that's how Sam caught my attention. And I was like, okay. And I'm trying to think, is there any, that's all the names I have on this list. Because I was really trying to think, like, high school. I didn't really have no. In high school, I won't really like, especially not at my high school. I don't know. I tried to stay away from Suffolk, period. When it came down to me and dating and crushes and who I messed with. Even the girl, even my best friend that I was the first girl I ever messed with, like sexually. I didn't look at her like that. Like she wasn't a crush. Like she was just somebody that it just happened. Like that's the way. But yeah. And I got crushes after high school. Like majority of my crushes happened after high school. Of girls that I went to high school with. Janisha, Shorty's bad. Okay. Shorty is bad. I want her. Okay, she won't give me the time of the day, but she bad. Akira, which is her friend. That's what I'm saying. Like, the way I operate, I'm nasty. And we could have definitely had a little party. But we're gonna go past that. And who else? Who else was after high school? I don't know. I can't think of nobody else. I think I have definitely said everybody that was at the top of the list. Okay. That's the hey y'all, hey girls, hey. If anybody come across this video, you know, and you was like, ooh, I didn't know she looked at me like that, and you're like, ooh, I'm single. You know, always hit my inbox. You know, hey. But thank you for watching, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave your comments down below on, give me more ideas on what other videos I should do. I'm definitely still gonna do, somebody had requested for me to do a video of my first time being intimate with a woman, and I'm definitely gonna do that video. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you will not miss out. Make sure you hit that bell. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks again, my Melly Bees, for stopping in. And make sure y'all take time out to enjoy the nectar of life. I love you guys. Until next time.